calm, don't start no trouble with me. Try to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you.
This bob wig from, I don't know the company name, but it's a 12-inch bob wig. It came with this band. It came with the wig cap. It came with instructions on how to measure the wig. I don't understand exactly. I think it was like in a body wig texture. Look at this. Ugh. It's still stuck. Okay, there we go. The hair is real soft. And one thing I can say is that look at the part in space. Just look at the part in space. But the knots look very thin, real easy to bleach. The lace is like a yellow tint or something, but I'm about to bleach knots anyways, so that should go away. Then it comes with 3 combs or 4 combs in the inside that I'm gonna cut off. And then look at this part and say, the hair has a smell, but I'm about to wash it anyway, so that's gonna go away. I'm gonna bleach this.
So you're gonna start off with your Kaleidoscope bleaching powder and 30 volume developer. I have Got To Be Glue and Shimmer Light shampoo. Put the Got To Be Glue on the top of the hair. Don't know why I do it. I do it because everybody else do it. I don't know what's the benefits. But put 1 scoop of the powder, and then I don't have no specific measurements, but just keep pouring it until it's like a creamy toothpaste consistency. You want to do that so it won't leak through and it won't bleach the hair. You want to just bleach the roots of the hair. You don't want to bleach the hair. So you want it to be thick-ish. Like, you know. Once you get this toothpaste consistency, just start putting it on the frontal just like you finna butter some bread. And I'm just honestly rushing with it. And make sure you press it through a little bit so that it can cover the knots. You want the knots to be covered. You don't want it to be sitting on top of the knots because then it's not going to bleach knots. So make sure it's like in it. I let that sit for 40 minutes and then I washed it out. Just keep eyeballing it and checking it. 40 minutes, I don't know. People do it longer, people do it shorter, but 40 minutes is like the key. Then I use the Shimmer Light shampoo. I let it sit on there for about probably 5 to 10 minutes. Honestly, I don't even know. I just let it sit and I came back and it was ready. With your bob cap, you want to use some sheer stocking caps, some sheer stockings, or get like a HD lace cap so that it can blend in like skin. Like you can see, it looks like my scalp even before putting the makeup on the cap. So, and that's the goal. I always put a cap up underneath the other cap because my braids will be hanging out because once you cut this, it's just loose in the back. So I always put a second cap on there just so my braids won't be peeking out the back of my wig. So I use the Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation in the color 12. It makes it look like scalp. Like, look at that. I look bald head. Just wait on it. I look bald head for sure. Just make sure you put the same makeup that you put on the cap on the wig and put it all over the lace. Next, I am cutting these combs out. I feel like when you cut the combs out, it gives it a flatter install. Also, the combs honestly be poking me and I don't like that. So just cut them out. This is the wig before I even glued it on. It's looking like it's growing out of my scalp. So what you gotta do is just cut out your ear tabs. Look at the where the lace overlaps your ear. Cut out that whole entire part. You don't want it on top of your ear, so you won't have to cut it off. Right? Good. The lace glue that I am using is the even lace glue. It's in the black kind. I don't know if it's super hold or whatever it is, but I don't recommend it. It does not last long. So go get you some Boho or go get you some Erica J. put the glue behind where the cap starts and bring it forward, because then you won't have extra glue on your forehead and it's just gonna be a sticky mess. I don't like glue on my forehead. Make sure, even though I didn't do that because I was in a rush, but make sure the glue turns completely clear before you put it on your head. And that's another thing with the even lace glue. Like, I felt like it was taking forever to turn clear. But make sure it turns clear before you put it on your head, because you will see that white glue underneath your lace if you don't wait. So since I was in a rush, I didn't even put an elastic band on it so that it can melt more. But if you got time, put an elastic band on there, let it sit for, honestly, for the least amount, 15 minutes. But leave it on there for like 3-4 hours if you can, because it'll lay right into your scalp. I cut it off using the razor. Make sure you go in like a zigzag motion so you don't have that super straight line. I think with a razor, it does a good job of doing that without you even having to try. So use a razor.
Okay, so what's up, YouTube? I took y'all through the process of bleaching the knots and then styling the hair, so y'all done seen all of the details of this hair. Now, one thing I can say about this hair is the parting space was perfect. Like, if I wanted to go back deeper, I could. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of these wig companies give you two inches of parting space, and that's crazy. But this hair was it's super soft still. It's definitely super soft. It's flowing. I didn't flat iron it too much because I honestly cannot get the back of my head where I got on the bob. But I definitely think this is perfect hair if you get it installed, and then they're gonna have it bone straight. Okay, bone straight. But the only thing that I didn't show on camera was me like trimming it up. I just made it even. I can't cut, and it's probably uneven behind me. I can't cut in the back. I cannot cut in the back of my head. So one thing I can say is that it's thick. It's super thick, and that's perfect, because when you got a bob, you can't be having no thin stringy bob. Like, no you can't. But this lace gives everything. Like, I never try too hard on blending the lace. I didn't try too hard, and the lace is blended. The lace is coming out of my scalp. This is my hair. It really is though. And I didn't do this side, but you can still see the lace is lacing for sure. Like, come on now. And then y'all see how thick the hair is. But overall, I would give this hair probably a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, because it is soft, it does flow. Parting space was amazing, but it sheds. It definitely sheds, and it shedded throughout like the bleaching process. It shedded throughout the bleaching process, and it shedded like when I was flat ironing it and stuff. But however, I have not purchased a wig that don't shed, so that's not like really a bad con. But you know what I'm saying, even $500 wigs to $100 wigs, all these wigs be shedding. So I mean, this hair, I guess, so it gotta shed. But overall, this hair is super cute. Comment and like if you agree though. I did a sad part, and it's longer than what it could be. Like, it could be shorter, like to look like a bob, but I can't cut, and I'm not gonna try because I don't want to ruin no perfect hair, you know. But there it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications, because I know you like this video. The hair that I've been giving y'all been bomb. Okay, so like and subscribe.